I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Hello, everybody. I'm Cheryl Talley Moss, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, I hope that you would like and subscribe so that you can get all of my updates and see what's going on in my organic food forest in Garden Zone 8A in Mesquite, Texas. In this episode, I'm going to share with you how I moved all of my seedlings that I've been growing inside my home in my grow room to the greenhouse. We're going to have great weather for the next 2 weeks with temperatures in the 60s and 70s and 50s and 60s at night. So I thought it would be a good time to go ahead on and move everything. And I'm going to show you some of the preparation that I made prior to the seedlings going outside in the greenhouse with the door open and the wind coming in and insects. And you have to acclimate them, guys. Even if you're just moving them to the greenhouse, you just can't take them from your grow room environment to a greenhouse environment. And then I'm going to show you some first. I'm going to keep it a surprise. I am so excited about some of the fruit that I'm seeing. Okay, let's get started. Gardeners, I want to share something with you. You see this table where I have all these marigolds on? I have some on the shelves on the other side of the room. But I wanted to share that this table is in a tight place. And when my grandchildren come in here, they accidentally bump the table, and a couple of times I've accidentally bumped the table and the pots fell. So I was thinking, what could I put in front of it to stop this? I thought about putting like maybe a 3-inch piece of cardboard, and I was just looking around the room and I saw the wire shells had you can look at it right there. It had these little brackets where it prevents things from falling off the shelf. Yeah, I said, I can use that. Let me figure out how can I attach this onto this folding table. And then I looked around the room again and I saw some duct tape. So I took some small pieces of the duct tape and I taped it on to the milk crates that's holding my fluorescent lights up. And by George, I think this is going to work. Yeah. So I put duct tape on both ends of this bracket and I did the same thing in the front. And now when you walk past it, nothing can fall off. So let me show you the duct tape part of the setup. So right here you can see where I just duct taped it. You see there? See, this is the milk crate. Here is the fluorescent shop lights. And that's what's holding the shop lights up. And now this won't fall because I have duct tape here. And then I put duct tape right there on the other end. And in the front of this table as well. So now I don't have to worry about my plants being accidentally knocked over. So the point of me making this little video and giving you this tip is learn to take some initiative and work out an issue. Don't always run and go spend money. I did that when I was younger, but I'm older now and I'm retired and I'm living on a fixed income. And I try to work situations out so that I can repurpose what I already have. Because let's face it, guys, you've seen these plants a few days ago. Look how big they're growing. They're growing like crazy. So they're only going to be in this grow room / pantry for another 2 weeks at the most. Because all of this is going to go out to the greenhouse. Ladies, I'm talking to you now. I'm a widow, so I had to learn how to use tools, power tools. I now own a lot of tools that I didn't own before because I had someone to fix things for me, my husband. But now I own a reciprocating saw, a jigsaw, the regular kind of saw, I don't know what you call it, circular saw. That's it. All kinds of drills, drill bits, bits that can go through steel or wood or plastic. I've got a lot of tools now. I have a wood chipper, a wood mulcher my children bought me, a leaf blower. I can go on and on. An edger, a mini lawnmower, even though I have lawn service. I've just learned that there are some things that I can do on my own. I just have to pace myself and don't get exhausted, but I can do a lot. So this has been your 2-minute tip, your pearls from Cheryl. Several people asked me how I had my grow light set up, so I'm doing this for them. As you can see, I have these shelving units. I have 3 of them from Home Depot, and I clipped the individual lights to the shelving unit. Now, right here, because I ran out of space, I put these particular plants on a little roll around. And as you move over here, you can see those individual lights just clipped right above the plants on another shelf. And then I have the shop lights right here resting on a shelf, and underneath it, the second shelf, you see it is illuminating all of the seedlings. And I use boxes, crates, whatever I have to adjust them. Now right there, those lights, about 7 of them, are sitting on the shelf, and the shelf underneath is being illuminated by those lights right there. So I just improvise. I used to hang them up on S-rings, and it's a pain in the butt to take down, so I just found some shortcuts, and I get the same results. Oh my God. I see a piece of fruit on my Miho Satsuma. Wow, I've been waiting 2 years, guys, and I see little buds. Let me go in closer. I'm not going to freak out like I did when I first saw some banana flowering, but I am very happy about this. Oh my God. It's budding out, and let's go back over here and let you see that piece of fruit. I don't know if it's going to hang on to that, but at least I know that I'm on the right track, because I've severely pruned it 2 feet so that it could be overwintered in the greenhouse. And I've been telling you guys I'm going to put it in the ground because it can take temperatures down to 24, so I can build a structure around it. Got a few yellowing leaves. But not bad. Not bad at all. I'm very grateful. Just let you look at that fruit again, in case I don't never see another one. Looks weird. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Oh, yeah. I went to vote today, and where we parked on the street was a lot of old, mature elderberry bushes. And since it was right next to the curb and in front of a privacy fence, I helped myself to a couple bunches. Now, I'm not going to root these because I already have some little sticks that I planted, not this past fall, but the fall before, 2019 fall. No, that would be 2018 fall. Anyway, I'll let you know how the syrup turns out. Hey guys, it's always something interesting to discover while you're taking a walk around your food forest. I'm going to go in closer here and show you my first apple. I don't think this one is going to be edible because I can see like a little hole right here. I don't know if that's frost damage or what, but I saw another one. I went back in the house to get my phone, I'm gonna try to find it. It's right around here. And it's a small one, so if we don't get any terrible hard freezes, it'll make it. There's one here, but that wasn't the one that I was gonna show you. Let me see. There's one there. And I saw another one around here. Anyway, I think this tree is going to do well this year. Okay, I just wanted to share that with you. It's exciting. Okay, YouTube friends, it's Saturday, February the 29th, and I'm just sharing with you what I still have left in the grow room. And you can see that the marigolds are moving because you know what I keep telling you. Put a fan on them. So all of these are marigolds. And now I'm going to get up and go over to the shelving unit. I have disconnected all of the grow lights except for a few things that I'm still going to keep in here until tomorrow. Everything will be removed from the grow room and put into the greenhouse by Monday. Yeah, guys, I just love to sit here and watch my plants grow. They're getting so big and beautiful. Let me go closer so you can see these marigolds over here. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? And you can really smell them too. Okay, so I'm going to go video the shelf. This is what I have left on one shelf. I took several pepper plants, a couple tomato plants, and all of the lettuce and a cucumber plant. Took that all out to the greenhouse yesterday. And I'm moving a few things out to the greenhouse today. And then it will be time to just clean up, wash out all of these containers for the next growing season. Okay. Okay, guys, it is Saturday, February 29th, and it is 7:30 in the morning. And I removed one of the sensors out of the grow room because I really don't need it. I'm going to put all of them in the greenhouse because by Monday, everything will be out of the grow room. So currently it is 56 degrees there. And in the front of the greenhouse where I have a heater that puts out a little bit more heat, it's currently 64 degrees. Well, actually now it's gone up to 65 because the sun is coming out. So I'm going to turn the heaters off. But this is what I want to share with you. If I can maintain a temperature around 60 degrees in that greenhouse, as long as I shade some of the plants that are transitioning from the grow room to the greenhouse, I'm pretty sure I could keep everything alive. I may lose one or two plants. I may go into shock because of the transition. However, I'm willing to take that chance because that's why I plant, or I should say grow extra seedlings to give away and in case I lose some. Because I told you, every step of the way, a seedling can easily go into shock and you can lose some. So you always want to grow a little bit more than you can use. So I've already disconnected that first sensor. I'm going to move it to the greenhouse, and that way I'll get a reading in the front, in the back, and also in the middle. Because I think I'm going to take a chance and transplant some of the pepper plants and tomato plants in the raised garden beds in the greenhouse. Okay, just want to share something with you. I hope I showed you something that you can use. Here's a small harvest of tomatoes in the greenhouse. I've pulled all of them except for two right here. And I severely pruned them. They're putting on flowers, so I'm going to let them go ahead and grow for a while. And then I'll plant my new seedlings. The morning glories have adjusted well in the greenhouse. And this is the pepper plant that I grew during the winter. Actually, I grew two. One survived and is doing well. Beautiful pieces of fruit now coming on all over here. Morning glories are beginning to vine. I'm going to put them out in front of the trailers that I have, in the front of the food forest. Looking at my orange again. My little Miho Satsuma. Still hanging on there. And it seems like overnight, it's putting on more bud. Lots of lemons. Got a fan on them. That's what you're hearing. I brought out more plants. You can see back there where the shade cloth is. Up under there are 2 tubs of plants. Everything is going to be out here by Monday. Over the next few days, I started slowly bringing more and more seedlings out of the house, from the grow room into the greenhouse. And I transitioned them by putting insect netting over them because the door and windows are up in the greenhouse and a lot of insects were coming in. And I just tried to protect them as best as I could. And I was putting shade cloths over them for like an hour at a time, and just kept a close eye on them because with the sun heating up the greenhouse, the temperature can easily get up to 90 degrees, over 90 degrees, even with fans on. So I just stayed home and, kept a good eye on them, just watching them and giving them a little bit more water than I normally would because the temperature was much warmer in the greenhouse. And so I just rotated putting the shade cloths on certain areas of the totes. The good thing about having the totes is that if we should get a real cold front, I can easily just pick up the totes, put the top on them, and bring them back into the house. It would only take me a few minutes to do that, but it was a lot of work, a lot of effort, and I had to do this all by myself, going in and out the house, bringing the plants out. But I thank God that I got it all done. And now all I have to do is just keep a close eye on the temperature and to make sure that I put the shade cloths on and off, and that's what I'm showing you there. Now, these are the sunflowers that I found growing next to the my side yard, next to a brick wall and a privacy fence. And I believe that windbreak from the bricks that absorb heat during the day and then release it at night allowed those sunflowers to grow, germinate and grow like that in very cold temperatures. So this is the final day. This is Sunday, and this is during a time when I took the shade cloths off, and I'm just giving you a good view and showing you that I still have air circulating on the seedlings. So I'm very excited about the outcome of everything. And I will be bringing you more updates as the seedlings grow and as I start transitioning them into the containers and the raised beds that they will be going in. I want to end this video, and I hope you can hear me because there's an airplane flying over. I want to end this video by telling you that to garden is to dream. Each year I change up the entrance to my food forest. And this year, after I secured these trellises, I have 2 of them over there by my grapes and muscadines. But I envision putting nice little solar lights in those 2 lanterns on either side. And then I grew the pansies and English ivory to give a pop of color to the top. And then as we pan down, you can see the tulips and the morning glories. And I'm hoping that I can train the morning glories to go up the side of the trellis. And I think that would be very pretty. At one point, I thought about putting my water feature where the tulips are, but then I thought about it, that's going to be difficult to run that extension cord from the patio under the gazebo to here. So I think I'll just let the tulips and then put maybe some marigolds in there with the tulips after they die back. Then we know that the marigolds will take over. And that'll bring some leaves to the yard and some butterflies for sure. And at the beginning or the edge of the garden bed, I will put some heirloom zinnias, and that'll bring a pop of color. So we're gonna have zinnias across each garden bed, in the middle of the garden bed, separating the peppers and the tomatoes, and then marigolds all around the outer edge. Yeah. So that was my vision for this year. Dream, everybody. It's not hard to do, and it's not very expensive. I did all of this with a few packages of seeds, some tulip bulbs that was on sale last year, and some reclaimed potting soil from my container garden and my homemade compost. Okay, thank you for taking time out of your schedule to watch my video. You guys know I love each and every one of you very much. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye now.